Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to XFW. We apologize for the hiatus we took. Welcome back, folks. Thank you for joining us tonight at XFW.
It's scheduled for one fall.
We apologize for the hiatus we had last week, and we are back in full swing this week in XFW. Thank you, folks, for joining us.
In at 277 pounds, Race Williams.
Race Williams making his way out to the ring. And tonight, folks, this one could get hot and heavy very quick as he goes one-on-one with his former friend and at one point, folks, his cellmate, the man formerly known as the Wildcat. Tonight, the Wanderer, Owen Bush, will go one-on-one with Race Williams inside the squared circle. Thank you, folks, for joining us, whether you're on Facebook, whether you're on Twitch, whether you're on YouTube. Thank you all for joining us here at XFW Bloodsword 6th Street. That's wrong. There we go. The lights go down, the flames come up. And ladies and gentlemen, get ready for XFW's Ministry of Darkness.
And his opponent, accompanied by Race Williams, representing the Ministry
Drago
of
making
Darkness.
his way out, leading down his man.
New Jersey, weighing in at 200.
The Wanderer, Owen Bush. Drago and Owen Bush, formerly rivals here in XFW. Until Drago, for lack of a better term, folks, abducted Bush, drug him to what appeared to be a cemetery or mausoleum. The two had it out, and it appeared that Drago, folks, sometimes I still don't believe the words that come out of my mouth when it pertains to Drago and the black arts, the voodoo magic that he uses, but a lot of fans feel that he stole the soul away from Owen Bush and is now under the spell of Drago and is now refers himself as the Wanderer as he walked out to the ring with Drago now. These two had a very short rivalry here in XFW, and Race Williams and Owen Bush had a short-lived tag team here in XFW until Drago did what he did, and now these two joining forces and Drago's ministry getting bigger. And tonight he goes one-on-one with his former partner, Race Williams. And here we go, folks, and again, thank you for joining us tonight on XFW Ground Zero as we get things kicking off here. And Bush firing away at his former partner, almost like a rabid dog attacking. That looked like a low blow there, folks. The Wanderer now charging in with a body tag on Williams, already on the receiving end of a lot of damage as this match gets underway. Bush now tossing Williams across the ring by his throat, almost a suplex-style toss, but grabbing his former partner, his former compatriot. Ooh, Williams there with a nice counter. And Williams now, Lutez press, right hands delivered to the side of the head. Ray Jaworski, thank you for liking the stream. Bush down with a counter, nice jab right to the snout of Williams. But Williams counters back again with a knee shot in the midsection, but Bush fires right back with one hell of a lariat, dropping Williams down to the canvas hard. Williams again with a fireman's carry takedown, countering his former partner, Owen Bush, but Bush again out of the way. Suplex, dumps Williams on the back of his brain. Welcome everyone to XFW. Mary Barrett's in the audience. Rick Fletcher as well, Derek Smith, everyone welcome to XFW. Thank you for joining us. The Wanderer tossing Williams over the top rope, and you see a little bit of a confab there with Drago in the corner as now the Wanderer makes his way to the outside. Bush goes for a kick, but counters out of the way, but again lays in those heavy shots to the head of Williams. And Williams down to the barricade. Bush seems even more offensive than he has in the past. More, do I say bloodthirsty in the ring. We've seen Bush with a temper in the past. We've seen him go full on with a lot of opponents, folks, but it seems his attitude has changed tenfold ever since being put under the spell of Drago. There's a nice takedown. Uranagi style from the Wanderer. We've got a cover, but Williams gets the shoulder up. Again, these two, it seems, folks, spent time incarcerated together. That's where they met up, and there seemed to be this whole underlying storyline that Owen Bush used Dalton Adams' influence in the police force to get Race Williams released from prison, and then turned on Dalton Adams. But then, just as quick as you could blink, Drago swoops in and takes control of Owen Bush. And now, oh my good Lord, that double axe handle right to the side of the head of Race Williams. And Williams gets the shoulder up. What a close call there. A pinfall almost taking place. Williams luckily getting the shoulder up. But Bush continuing to lay on the heavy offense. The right hands, the elbow to the side of the face. Williams does not seem to have an answer for any of the offense the Wanderer has as he blasts his head off the turnbuckle 10 times. Drago on the outside, elated with the attacks put on by the Wanderer as he is chewing apart Race Williams. Pump handle position, got him up on the shoulder, down into the power slam from the Wanderer, Owen Bush. Cover again. That's it. The Wanderer pulled off what appeared to be a very easy victory over Race Williams, his former partner. Drago on the outside with a smile ear to ear, or it could be that weird face tattoo. I really can't tell, folks. But regardless, Owen Bush looking spectacular tonight, knocking off Race Williams inside the square circle. Brian Fina, thank you for liking the stream. Thank you for joining us here at XFW and Bloodsword 6 streaming. Impressive victory for the Wanderer, Owen Bush. Owen Bushy, thank you for liking the stream. Folks, things keep unfolding here in XFW when it becomes a Drago and the ministry, if you will, as his Drago continues. Lawrence, thank you for liking the stream. Thank you for joining us here at XFW. Everyone on Facebook, everyone on Twitch, and everyone on YouTube, thank you all for joining us here at Bloodsword 6 streaming and XFW Professional Wrestling. Thank you guys for the love and the support we've already received. Thank you to those who have shared. Again, we're sorry we missed last week. Real life got in the way, and I've been working way too many hours than I care to. I'd rather be here in the studio putting out more XFW content and more of the stuff we do here at Bloodsword 6 as opposed to my regular day job, which now is just going to continue to stream out of control. But we're going to do as much as we can to keep you guys entertained here with XFW Professional Wrestling. And we had a lot of plans to get some more programming out that got put on the wayside due to the workload that I have at my real life job. But we're going to continue to try to put that stuff out, folks, so stay tuned to all three of our platforms. Again, you can find Bloodsword 6 streaming on YouTube and Twitch, and always XFW Professional Wrestling here on Facebook. Now, folks, we will have our next big event. Let me bring up our calendar in October. It will be October 19th, a Saturday night, XFW Fright Night. That'll be our next big scale event, folks. And we're going to have a lot of our championships on the line. And one of the biggest ones, the drama that has been unfolding in XFW for some time now. Ramon Cruz will challenge XFW World Heavyweight Champion, The Destroyer, in one-on-one competition with the championship on the line. Now, Ramon Cruz got himself a number one contendership a few weeks ago by pinning the Destroyer. The Destroyer's been having a heavy workload. A lot of folks think he needs to take a little bit of time off just to let the body heal, but the Destroyer has continued to become a fighting champion as we've known him to be in the decades that he's competed here in XFW. But those two will clash one-on-one. The Destroyer is actually not allowed to defend the championship until that time, as per contract set forth by Ramon Cruz. Right now, folks, we're going to head down to ringside for women's action next on XFW Ground Zero. And here comes Sophia Loring. I absolutely love Sophia Loring, folks. Throw aside the fact that she's quite attractive. Throw aside that she's an accomplished fashion model and fashion designer. This young lady puts together some of the most innovative, outstanding offense inside that square circle that I have seen in the women's division. And folks, we've got a lot of fantastic ladies here in XFW, but this young lady outshines a number of our combatants, and I don't want to take away from anything from anybody. But for whatever it is, Sophia Loring really captures my attention when she's inside that ring. But tonight she will have her hands full with the most decorated women's champion ever in XFW, Jayden Sakamoto. Oh, and Bushy, thank you for sharing, and Miss Kitty Lane shares some of her best assets. That fan in the audience was very happy to see Jayden Sakamoto walk past the front row. We're going to take the tip jar off the screen since it's still not working right for whatever reason. Jayden Sakamoto, former XFW Women's Champion, the longest running streak of any women's champion we've had here in XFW. Although Sophia Loring does not look like she's worried much right now, but this may be her toughest match to date here in XFW. Here we go, folks. And Sakamoto starting things off quickly with a shot to the face and an Irish whip into the turnbuckle. And Sakamoto right into a neck breaker. Hard impact on the back of head and neck of Sophia Loring. Sakamoto now putting in the stops. Jayden Sakamoto had a very long, storied career in XFW, coming in and having a very hard time winning a match to save her career. Had a hard time adapting to the American style of professional wrestling. Once she got her footing, folks, she went from the bottom straight to the top and captured the women's championship and had 9 straight back-to-back title defenses. Month after month, week after week, putting the title on the line, taking on all comers, Sakamoto really set herself as a staple here in XFW in our women's division. But right now she goes to work again, putting the stomps in on Sophia Loring, now snapping on the neck of the relative newcomer, Sophia Loring. And an enziguri snapping Loring's head across the way. Sakamoto now really starting to lay in some heavy damage. Loring, oh, there's that explosive offense. There's the attacks that I talked about when Loring is making her entrance in, folks. Those outstanding, innovative offense inside the ring. This young lady, I don't know where she got this high-impact martial arts training as a fashion model, folks. But right now, good Lord, she just dumped Sakamoto on her head with a modified Death Valley driver. Again, this young lady put some spin on some old wrestling holes, folks, and it is phenomenal to see. Sakamoto now with a counter. But look at this, Loring having a backflip into a head scissors. And again, we talk about this young lady. She pulls off some offensive maneuvers. Whoop, that was a kick up there, and a kick in the midsection. And a nice combination now from Loring, driving down Sakamoto hard. This young lady pulls out all the stops, and holy cow! Before I can even get words out anyway, folks, this young lady pulls off something new every time. And a springboard Phoenix splash from the middle rope now. Sakamoto getting the shoulder up, though, and now back on the offense. Cutting off Loring. And now bring her across the middle rope. Sakamoto now building up a full head of steam, driving on that weight on the back of the neck, using those ropes as a weapon. Sakamoto now. Again, the offense, spring up the ropes and dumps her into a backbreaker. Good Lord, Sakamoto laying in some heavy damage. Now we've got a cover. But Lori again gets the shoulder up. Lori down, a little bit of trouble. Both ladies back to their feet. Sakamoto continues the offense. Up and over, crucifix, driver, no impact, or all impact, I should say, no cover. Both ladies down on the outside. Sophia Lori backing up, trying to get her game plan in here. But Sakamoto relentless, continuing to put on the offense, keeping the heat on Sophia Lori. Back inside the ring we go. Lori with a nice counter. Scoop slam now on Sakamoto. Sakamoto now rolling right to the outside. Her game plan just destroyed by Sophia Lori. Lori now off the ropes, counter. Sakamoto may have just baited her out. Sakamoto so quick to turn around a match at the blink of an eye. Drop kick. Oh! Hip toss into a phenomenal drop kick. Sakamoto laying it on thick. A cover again. Lori again gets the shoulder up. Sakamoto does not look happy about it. Kick to the head now by Sakamoto. Up on the shoulders. Sakamoto hits the Sakamoto driver. Sakamoto driver. It's over. Good night, folks. We are done here. Are you kidding me? Sophia Lori got her shoulder up. That looked like all instinct, folks. You saw. And now a DDT. Lori is barely moving. You saw her trying to get up. One arm looked like it was limp on the mat. She might have a severe concussion. And again the neck breaker. As J.J. Sakamoto continues putting the pressure on the head and neck of Sophia Lori. Lori with a right arm desperation move now by Lori. Kick to the midsection. Lori now. What is this? Reverse double underhook. She's got her up. Drives her down the back of her head. Cornelius Hubbard, thank you for joining us. Covered out by Lori. Only a 2 count. Lori now in desperation mode as Sakamoto has laid on a lot of heavy damage. She's got her, oh, GTS! German suplex now from Sophia Lori. But Sakamoto again quickly gets the shoulder up. Owen Bushy, thank you again for sharing. Up on the top rope now goes J.J. Sakamoto. Lori in hot pursuit. Does not want to give the former champion too much time to recover. Sends her crashing now into the Bloodsport 6 table. Right back inside we go now. Lori springing right to the top. Good Lord. And Lori now off the top. Phoenix splash again. Leg is hooked. Deep cover. Only a 2 count again. Unbelievable. These two battling like the championship is on the line tonight. J.J. Sakamoto already hitting the Sakamoto driver, but somehow Sophia Lori managing to kick out of it and now going right back on the offense. You see the combinations again flying out. Lori now off the rope, overshot and took out Bob. Sophia Lori overshot that high cross body and took out poor Bob. Sakamoto now firing back. Sakamoto up and over, DDT again. Bob is still out. J.J. Sakamoto back on the offense. A shot again. Kick in the midsection. And a stunner. A stunner. A stunner from Sophia Lori. We've got a cover. Bob is barely back to normal. And the kick out by J.J. Sakamoto. If Bob had not been knocked out by Sophia Lori, that may have been a pinfall victory right there. Ow! Flapjack now by Lori, crashing down J.J. Sakamoto. German suplex. Lori holds on to a second time. Full Nelson good Lord! Holding on for a third time. And again, dumping on the back of her head. Sophia Lori now in control and starting to dominate the former women's champion. Sakamoto starting to get back to her feet. Sophia Lory to a suplex. And dumps her down. Uranagi style. We've got a cover. That's it. Wow. Sophia Lory with a phenomenal comeback. There's some JJ Sakamoto, some of the awesome offense she put forth in this contest. But Sophia Lory managing to kick out of the Sakamoto driver. There it was there, folks. Desperation. I don't think she realized what she was doing. I think that was second nature. The shoulder jumping up. And then Sophia Lory going for the high cross body, completely overshooting JJ Sakamoto and taking out poor Bob. But then right here, these plethora of German suplexes set up.
Here is your winner,
And Sophia Lory gets the victory tonight on Ground Zero. What a comeback tale for Lory tonight. Wow. She's got a lot to celebrate for that, folks. Thank you, everyone, for joining us again here at XFW on Bloodsword 6 Stream. And again, we apologize for not being on. Scotty, thank you for becoming a fan. Cornelius, we just said he wanted to see some Destroyer. There was some Destroyer. Destroyer not on the card tonight. Destroyer will be on Friday night on XFW Danger Zone. As much as I keep telling the Destroyer he needs to take a little bit of time off, he refuses to. Bruno, thank you for becoming a fan. Welcome more folks here to XFW. Thank you for joining us. Our crazy brand of professional wrestling only here on Bloodsword 6 streaming. Much like the t-shirt says, folks, you can get your own t-shirts. Bruno, thank you for liking this stream. Thank you guys for the love and the support and the interaction we've already gotten tonight here on XFW. Again, this is our first show of the week. We have 4 more shows throughout the week as normal, unless life gets in the way or my job makes me work extra days. Marshall Foskett, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome, everyone. Cornelius, you are welcome. And again, folks, we've got a lot of show left for you tonight. And again, tomorrow night, XFW Late Night will be on at the 10:30 p.m. hour. XFW Danger Zone will be on Friday night at 9 o'clock. And XFW Saturday Night Showdown will be on this Saturday night again at 9 p.m. Now, a lot more programming out there on our different platforms. We are developing platform-specific programming for Twitch, for YouTube, for Facebook. A little like got pushed to the wayside. As I said, real life has gotten in the way, but we're still planning on bringing you all that content shortly down the road. Now, tonight, folks, we also have a phenomenal main event as the XFW Internet Champion will be in action. Bad boy Marshall Sweet. But right now, we're going to head down the ring as the Purple Haze goes one-on-one with King Eddie Leo next on XFW Danger Zone. Marshall, no, that was the second match, actually. The first match, we saw Owen Bush, the Wanderer, defeat his former partner, Race Williams. But here comes King Eddie Leo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Kingston, Jamaica, weighing in at 238 pounds, King Eddie Leo.
A lot of fans have asked for a royalty match at our next pay-per-view, and it looks like, folks, that match has officially been signed, as it will be a triple threat match. King Eddie Leo, Prince Christopherson Pierce, and Lord Biff Wellington. Triple threat match. The winner will be crowned the official royalty of XFW. But right now, Leo going one-on-one with the Purple Haze, Rick the Dragon Fletcher. Rick the Dragon Fletcher, one of the more eccentric wrestlers here in XFW. And again, folks, that purple mist that he walks down the ring with is his own concoction. That is not one of XFW's pyrotechnics. This is something this young man worked in his own contract. And quite frankly, folks, when you're in the midst of it, those fans right there in the front row are getting quite a treat, because I'm sure they're seeing right now in weird-ass colors and possibly Technicolor, if you will, as the purple haze dawns over the audience. A lot of wrestlers say he's still going to contact tie whenever they lock up with Rick the Dragon Fletcher. It does not surprise me. But Dragon Fletcher making his entrance, the grand one that it is. God, this guy is weird. He's so weird. Arbor, thank you for liking the stream. King Eddie Leo ready to go. Rick the Dragon Fletcher also. Here we go, folks. The bell is rung and Fletcher flying out the gate with a clothesline and takes down Leo. And then Fletcher goes right to the corner to brag about it. Leo firing right back. You don't want to get too cocky with the quick elbows and quick feet of Eddie Leo. Scoop slam now by Fletcher. Fletcher known for his high-impact style of professional wrestling and martial arts background. Richard Murphy, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Eddie Leo now bringing him in the hard way. Vertical suplex, bringing Fletcher right back in the ring. Leo now with the head scissors and then pounding. Elbows right into the forehead of the Dragon. Fletcher now out of the way. Fletcher up and over, tilt-a-whirl slam. Hard impact on the back. And Fletcher now with a body splash. We've got a cover. Very nonchalant, poor cover there by Rick the Dragon Fletcher. Didn't even hook the leg, and Eddie Leo jumps right back to his feet. Both men now squaring off. Fletcher countering a drop kick. And again into that slam. Hard impact on the lower back of Eddie Leo. You see him grasping. Now with German suplex. We've got a cover this time. But again, Leo gets the shoulder up relatively quickly. Nice counter again. Eddie Leo now with those quick kicks, those brutal strikes. Snap there now by King Leo. And a shot right to the spine. Hard impact on Dragon. Lion versus Dragon tonight on XFW Ground Zero. Eddie Leo now in control. Starting to build some momentum, put the offense in on Rick the Dragon Fletcher. The purple haze now staggering. Leo now holding on to the arm. What's he got planned? Whoa, 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 up and over. Eddie Leo tossing him and now getting the crowd behind him. A little bit of the Jamaican dance, getting this crowd fired up. Irish whip now. Counter up and over. Another leapfrog again by Leo. This time an elbow connects right between the eyes of Dragon. Eddie Leo now putting some present moves. But Dragon up and catch Nix with a running bulldog out of nowhere. Springing back to life is the Dragon. Dragon now just brutal. No skill there. Oh! Thought he was going for a power driver, but this time he actually hooks the leg. But Leo again gets the shoulder up. Fletcher again adding on some emphasis and a little modifications of standard moves. I thought he was going for a power driver, turning into almost a full body power slam. Collar will tie it now. But again, I guess when you see things the way that Dragon Fletcher does, and by that, folks, I mean he does not see normal things. There goes Bob again. Bob out a second time tonight, taken that once by the ladies, and now Fletcher tossed through Bob. Both men now on the outside. Counter again by Leo, a quick kick to the midsection. Front face lock now. But Dragon sweeps the leg, a la Cobra Kai style, and drives Eddie down to the outside, that hard, unforgiving concrete floor. Leo with a turnaround slams him into the apron. Both these guys now jockeying for position on the outside of the ring. Dragon tosses him back inside. Uh-oh, not done, not content. Dragon now on the apron. Oh my dear Lord! Good Lord! Eddie just got broken in half. That was brutal. The Dragon with a body splash with half of Eddie Leo's torso off the apron. That could do a lot of damage to the spine, folks. I'm not even sure what the hell to just call that. But Fletcher is dumping Leo over. Leo using the ropes now just to help himself get back in. Leo with a shot in the midsection. Sunset flip. We've got a cover. We've got a cover. Fletcher just gets the shoulder up. Just gets it up. And now counter around the back. Leo now putting in some shots. Fletcher again, German suplex, but too close to the ropes. Counter again by Eddie Leo. Purple Haze out of the way. Connects with a shot to the back. Up. Oh! Innovative offense again by that. Turning the brainbuster around. And now Fletcher on the top rope. Eddie Leo sprawled out. The Dragon raising the wings. Off the top with the elbow. The Purple Rain elbow. They got a cover. That's it. Fletcher pulls off the victory tonight over King Eddie Leo. What a battle back and forth. The Dragon with again the augmented maneuver right here, folks. I thought he was going for a tombstone, but turns it and putting all his weight on top of Leo for a power slam. And then later on, we saw that spinning brainbuster from a reverse suplex position. Leo here almost with the victory with the surprise sunset flip. But Fletcher again going to the old school styles, going to his roots of the German suplex. Just nice. But Fletcher pulling out the victory tonight on Ground Zero. A good win for the Dragon. Gotta wonder how much of that Purple Haze, how much of that mist had an effect on Eddie Leo. We have to do some drug testing on Rick the Dragon Fletcher. Rick the Dragon Fletcher victorious on an XFW Ground Zero, folks. And again, I still question that mist that swirls around the ring, folks. Again, that is not XFW's pyrotechnics. That is Rick the Dragon Fletcher bringing his own equipment to the ring. Somehow he got it inside his contract that is a thing for him. So it's his own concoction. He says it's all legal. He swears it does not have hallucinogenic properties, although we've had some folks at ringside say otherwise. We've had a lot of wrestlers in the wrestling ring that compete with Fletcher saying whatever he's got on him is affecting me in the ring. Although some guys have also reported that they enjoy the effects of the Purple Haze, whatever that is, folks. Regardless, we know here in XFW the rules are more like guidelines because, let's face it, there's a lot of shenanigans that go on here in XFW. That go, folks, later on tonight, our main event. Bad Boy Marshall Sweet going one-on-one with Tyson Vader. Now, Tyson Vader, the youngest member of the Wolfpack here in XFW, the Vader clan, if you will. Casey Vader, the originator, then bringing in his nephews, and then Casey Vader coming in, or Tyson Vader coming in as well. Tyson, the standout star of the Wolfpack, folks. Obviously, easily the most exciting member of that group to watch. And tonight he goes one-on-one with the XFW Internet Champion, which could shoot his career to new heights. However, we do understand there is a little bit of issues inside the Wolfpack. We saw Tyson Vader a few weeks ago shake hands with a partner after a very solid match with Ultimo Shade. This set off Casey Vader. The two had an argument backstage and seen a little bit of a family rivalry going on, or just an angry discussion, if you will. Casey Vader heard saying that's not how we do business in the Wolfpack. However, a lot of folks applauded Tyson Vader for having the respect inside the square circle to his opponent after what was a phenomenal match. The kid is easily the standout of that group, and I think he's breaking away from the shadow, and I think some of his family members are starting to get a little bit jealous. But tonight he will be taking on Bad Boy Marshall Sweet in one-on-one action. But right now we're heading down to the ring for women's tag team action next on XFW Ground Zero. Let's head down to ringside. WWE fan 1234668 on Twitch. Thank you very much. Thank you for following. Thank you for joining us here at XFW Ground Zero. Whoa, 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 whoa! What is this? Whoa! The Syndicate coming down to the ring, but Team Hotness coming out and attacking them. There's been a lot of heat and a lot of animosity in the women's tag team division lately, folks. But it looks like Team Hotness has had a little bit of too much of the Syndicate running their mouth backstage. Emma Fox and Brittany Brooks attacking Akira Shang and Yuri Tanaka. Right now, Emma Fox celebrating on the outside. The Syndicate not even trying to get their, haven't even had a chance to get their robes off. Emma Fox now slammed into the ring post. And now Akira going after Brittany Brooks and a powerbomb on the outside. Good Lord. The Syndicate, almost the first tag team to capture the XFW Women's Tag Team Champions here in XFW, as they battle at Mat Mania against Vicious and Delicious. But they've been bragging that they are, as they say, unarguably the best tag team in all of XFW. And a lot of our other teams have taken a lot of issue with that. Good Lord, that's the finally we got a bell. I thought the Bob had rung the bell already. But we know Emma Fox and Brittany Brooks have been here for a long time in XFW. Akira Shang and Yuri Tanaka, newcomers to XFW, got themselves in on the Women's Tag Team Championship tournament. And there's a double super kick from the Syndicate. But no, Brittany Brooks and Emma Fox have taken issue with the bragging of the Syndicate in the past. And it seems to come to a head tonight before this contest. And right now, Emma Fox laying in the shots on Yuri Tanaka in the corner. Emma Fox and Brittany Brooks were decent competitors in singles that really started to shine here in tag team competition once they met up. Calling them tied now. Yuri Tanaka shoving away, goes for a kick. Emma Fox with a nice counter. Fox driving down the elbow. And a big kick from Emma Fox right upside the head. Look at this kick, folks. First she lays in the elbow. And watch this, boom, just levels Yuri Tanaka with that roundhouse kick. Brittany Brooks now on the outside, continuing the offense on Yuri Tanaka. Tanaka with a fireman's carry takeover. Nice counter to Brittany Brooks. Both of these teams looking to get the victory tonight in hopes to climb the ladder, to get an opportunity to challenge Vicious and Delicious for the XFW Women's Tag Team Championships. Oh, what a knee strike there right to the face of Brittany Brooks from Yuri Tanaka. Irish Whip now home territory now for Tanaka and the Syndicate. Tag again, in comes Akira Shang. Double team maneuver. Shang and Yuri now running in. Oh, 2 shots to the head by the Syndicate into a Northern Light suplex. Shang now backing up. Cartwheel into a moonsault. And a cover now. Leg is hooked on Brittany Brooks. But Brooks gets the shoulder up instinctively, almost instantaneously. Not even a 1 count. Both ladies now back to their feet. Brittany Brooks puts her into a backbreaker, holds on, and now stretching out the spine of Akira Shang across her knee. Insult to injury. Brittany Brooks had a couple opportunities in the XFW Women's Championship during XFW, but fell short. And just by seconds. But again, in the tag team division, her and Emma Fox have really come together. Really put together a nice, well-oiled machine as the quick tags again between Fox and Brooks continue. Shang with a nice counter there. Oh, wait, but Brittany Brooks takes her, Emma Fox takes her down with a spear. Saw that coming a mile away. Akira Shang trying to use a martial arts roll out of the way. But countered quickly by Fox. Brooks gets tagged in and Shang goes right to work, but again cut off by Brooks. And Team Hotness continues to put the pressure on. Shang and Tanaka seem to be taken by surprise tonight. Big time DDT. Brooks really put a little bit of extra energy on there with the momentum built up. Puts her back now, reverse Olympic slam. Shang now in a world of trouble. We've got a cover. 1, 2. Shang gets the shoulder up. Close one there in Akira Shang. Brittany Brooks continuing. Up into a suplex position, drops her down hard. Shang in trouble. Shang rolling back to her feet, a clothesline. Desperation time now for Shang. Brittany works getting back to her feet. And instantly again, into that backbreaker. Shang in a world of trouble. She has taken a lot of damage now. Team Hotness has systematically cut her off from her partner Yuri. Another counter again by Brooks, this time into an exploder and takes her over. I don't even think Akira Shang knows where she's at this point. Oh, what a kick to the face by Brittany Brooks. She damn near just rolled right through Akira Shang. Look at this, folks. What a shot to the face. Boom, right there. Akira Yang spinning around in a circle. Counter there by Shang, but again, and a spear now from Emma Fox. Akira Shang has been cut off every opportunity she's had. A combination of kicks and a clothesline now from Emma Fox. We've got to cover again. Cover. Shang gets the shoulder up again. Both ladies getting back to their feet. Emma Fox staying in control. Hurricane Rana now, nice takedown. And Shang rolls underneath the ropes. Emma Fox now taunting Akira Shang. Sliding to the outside. Shang with a shot. Shang, nice arm drag, takes her down. Oh, flying clothesline now. Shang, I think, just baited her. Shang regrouping herself, getting back on the outside and now taking Emma Fox down. Tag, in comes Yuri Tanaka. Shang using the ring, almost as a distraction. Going to the outside, getting Emma Fox to follow in suit to set up an attack, turning this match around. Scoop slam now by Yuri Tanaka. And a striking elbow right to the chin of Emma Fox. Shot to the elbow and again Emma Fox. Team Hotness has never looked this good. No pun intended, folks. They always look good, but I mean, as a tag team, these two women perform on a whole new level. This syndicate is no one to shake a stick at, but Emma Fox and Brittany Brooks continue to dominate in tag team division, and right now, they are brutally tearing apart the syndicate. Yuri Tanaka with a nice kickoff. No! What a jumping clothesline there by Yuri Tanaka, just leveling Brittany Brooks. Syndicate now backpedaling. Oh! Combination of fire there from Yuri Tanaka. And Emma Fox there to break up the pinfall, but Akira Shang there to shut her down. Brittany Brooks in danger, and Emma Fox has gotten lit up by the syndicate. Hard shot on the turnbuckle. Brittany Brooks is bouncing out, but a counter now, up over the top, but Yuri Tanaka holds on. Both, whoa, drop kick countered. Brittany Brooks saw that coming. Emma Fox finally starting to get back to her feet. Counter again by Tanaka. And plants her down hard. What an impact. And a right hand to Emma Fox. The syndicate getting back in control of this contest. Again, hard impact into the corner. Tag again, in comes Akira Shang. Shang going up high. Whoa! Big time double impact from the syndicate. We've got a cover.
2, 3.
Wow. Wow, what a turnaround by the syndicate. A brutal powerbomb, top rope elbow after Team Hotness dominated damn near 90% of this contest. What a shot. But the syndicate pulling out all the stops. There's some brutal combinations there by Team Hotness. And again, Emma Fox and Brittany Brooks putting on a phenomenal display tonight of offensive power. But the syndicate, right moment, right. Here's the combination by Yuri Tanaka, followed with that senton bomb. Brutal attacks by the syndicate when they walk away tonight with the
Syndicate.
The Syndicate turning things around at the last moment and getting the pinfall victory, folks. These two young ladies continue to press here in XFW, but again, Team Hotness, Brittany Brooks and Emma Fox competing at a whole new level. The Syndicate, from what I understand, folks, has been together in Japan for a number of years competing as a team. Brooks and Fox have been together. They just joined forces just before the XFW Women's Tag Team Tournament kicked off. And they are competing as if they've been together for years. And you saw it right there, folks. They took the Syndicate to their limits. Now, the Syndicate did walk away with the pinfall victory, but I would not take anything away from Team Hotness. They are on everyone's radar, especially the tag team champions, Vicious and Delicious. Now, folks, again, we're talking about our main event later tonight. Tyson Vader going one-on-one with the XFW Internet Champion, Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. These two are no strangers together. They have met in the past. But at that time, Bad Boy Marshall Sweet was the United States Championship, or champion holder. I'm getting back in the swing of things, folks. It's been a rough week. Anyway, these two are not strangers to one another. And again, every time these two guys get in the ring, it is an absolute joy to watch. Now, again, there is a little bit of dissent in the Wolf Pack, as again, Tyson Vader seems to be really getting into the respect level of professional wrestling, something the rest of his family does not have. The Wolf Pack says they are the alphas, they are the ones in charge. But Tyson Vader seems to be slowly taking off on his own path, which seems to be very to the dislike of his uncle, Casey Vader. But right now, folks, let's head on the ring as the big dog, Mark Johnson, takes the ring next on XFW Ground Zero. Thank you for becoming a fan. I apologize, I have no idea what that says. But thank you for joining us here at Bloodsport 6 Streaming in XFW Professional Wrestling. Here comes Big Dog Mark Johnson.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring,
Johnson, the most requested
Pennsylvania,
wrestler from XFW for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Sponsors a young man that goes by Timmy Marshall Foskett. Thank you for sharing. Johnson sponsors young Timothy Phillips. You understand his name, folks? Timothy became a big-time Big Dog fan soon after Johnson made his appearance here in XFW. And the two have connected from the Make-A-Wish Foundation and continue to be friends to this day. But tonight, Johnson will have his hands full. His opponent tonight is no small man, folks. Crom Ferguson, one half of the Anarchist.
From Devil Hills, North Carolina, weighing in at 306 pounds, Crom Ferguson.
Crom Ferguson, one half of the Anarchist here in XFW. Ferguson had the toughest match of his life a few weeks ago against the Destroyer. Made an impressive offense. One of the few people I've ever seen toss the Destroyer almost effortlessly. The Destroyer did walk away with the victory, but a lot of folks had their eyes open about the power that is in the frame of this young man right here, folks. He is no small being, but really showed his weight, or showed how much power he does possess when he went one-on-one with the World Heavyweight Champion a few weeks ago. Noticeably absent is Angus Hayes, folks. Hayes himself with a victory. And Ferguson coming out of the gate with a big boot, now laying into Johnson right off the ring bell. And again a shot, but look at Johnson Johnson holds on. The second boot. Johnson shrugged it off, and now backdrop suplex. Johnson able to absorb that second big boot, and now lays him with his own knee shot. These two men, both of them brutes. We're talking about Ferguson's match with the Destroyer. Big Dog himself has gone one-on-one with the Destroyer. The power! What a slap to the face now. And Johnson laying in out the shots, and Ferguson now shrugging off his. These two mammoths going one-on-one tonight, folks. I hope the ring does not bust under the sheer weight of these two brutes. Johnson with an Irish whip, and Ferguson again with a counter, and a kick in the midsection. Ferguson now, pile driver possibly coming up. Holy hell! Picks the big man up and dumps him in a powerbomb. Johnson is 350 plus pounds. And a boot right to the face again. Ferguson now laying in the assault. Ferguson now targeting the head with that big leg drop, and now again the stomps. Ferguson a very wild style inside the ring, very chaotic. Irish whip now by Johnson. Johnson picks him up big time power slam. I'm sure somewhere little Timmy is watching at home, cheering on his hero. And a spine buster from Ferguson, again picking up Johnson as if he was weight low, and a big right hand. Ferguson now starting to build some momentum. Been in control a good portion of this match now. I'm sure Ferguson, oh, now a blatant choke, just strangling Johnson. And Bob, of course, the referee not paying any attention to that illegal hold. But again, folks, we talked about rules and more guidelines here in XFW. A running power slam connects from Ferguson. We've got our first cover of the match, but Johnson gets the shoulder up. Both men back to their feet. Kicked in the midsection again by Ferguson. Ferguson gonna go for the second time, and a big time powerbomb again by Ferguson. Look at the power in this one, folks. Look at the sheer power. Johnson able to counter with the DDT. Ferguson rolls to the outside. Johnson right behind him and touches the right hand. And Ferguson drives him into the ring apron. Shot to the back. Now as the two continue the battle out. Johnson dumps him on the back of his head on that hard concrete floor on the outside. Ferguson shrugging it off, sends Johnson back inside the ring. Ferguson again dumping him once again the back of his head. Ferguson really laying in the damage. And again the choke, forcing the air out of the trachea of Johnson. We got to cover again. Johnson again gets that shoulder up. Oh, big right hand by Ferguson. And it lays in a second one. And a third. Johnson collapsing the canvas. Counter now by Johnson. Forcing Ferguson in. And a big time German suplex by Johnson. Johnson now telling him to get up. Drops the leg across the back of the head. You see Johnson hold on to the back of his lower back. Still all the damage laid in by Tom Ferguson is having lasting effects as Johnson is starting to struggle. Johnson with a clothesline, sending Ferguson crashing to the outside. Ferguson now really riling in pain. Johnson staying on the inside, himself trying to recoup a little bit as Ferguson finally gets back to his knees, but still not all the way to his feet. Both men now back in. So! Bob just got taken out by Johnson. Johnson came charging into Ferguson and inadvertently with a shoulder tackle. Bob may be dead. And Johnson now on a rampage. Tossing Ferguson over his head. Johnson now like an angry bull, just going to work. Into a backbreaker. Johnson holds on. Into a second one. Johnson now really laying in the pin, a big time elbow drop. Johnson now on an absolute run. Big time elbow now from Johnson. Because Johnson doesn't look like he can continue there, having a hard time. Expending a lot of energy. Shot to the midsection now by Johnson. Goes to pick him up. Ferguson fighting out. Goes for DDT. Johnson himself counters and hits a big single-arm DDT. Both of these men struggling, beating the ever-loving hell out of each other tonight. Johnson again sent off the apron down to the outside. Ferguson with a thumb across the throat, signaling this is the end for Johnson. Johnson blocks the right hand and lands a thundering elbow right to the face. And a backdrop. Dropping Ferguson down hard. Back inside we go. Both men now fighting for control. Ferguson back to his feet. Both men now jockeying for position again. Ferguson sends him into the corner. Johnson with a turnaround. Goes for the splash. Nobody home. Irish now by Ferguson. Johnson with a shot to the face. Johnson now with a suplex. Both men now rearing. Ferguson doesn't look like he knows where he's at. Ferguson struggling to get back to his feet. Johnson across the ring. Here comes the big man. Now Ferguson counters. Ferguson counters with a DDT. Ferguson connected with a DDT. Johnson with a full head of steam. We've got a cover. Crom's got his feet on the ropes. Johnson still kicks out. Holy hell. What a battle tonight, folks. Johnson now with a shoulder tackle. I might lose my voice before this match even continues. We still got half the card to go. Johnson again can't capitalize. Too winded, too exhausted. Ferguson now trying to pick up Johnson. Johnson keeping the weight in. Ferguson couldn't get him up. Johnson now vertical suplex. Both men don't have a lot left in the tank. Both are struggling to continue the offense. Johnson again, up and over. Belly to belly suplex again from Big Dog. Johnson going for a splash. Oh, and taking a shot to the midsection. Ferguson sends him to the ropes. Counter again by Johnson. Hard whip into the turnbuckle now. Big shot to the face by Johnson. Knee right between the eyes of Carl Ferguson. Hard Irish whip again. Johnson trying to get Ferguson up. Full nose and slamming his head repeatedly. Off the turnbuckle. Johnson and a running shot to the face. Johnson now taking a commanding lead. Ferguson with a nice counter up and over the top. Johnson holds on. What a battle between these two behemoths tonight in XFW. Ferguson grabs the front face lock. Ferguson tossing Johnson. Two hands across the ring. Ferguson now trying to get back into this match. Big right hand staggers Johnson. Johnson fires back with an elbow. Again to the turnbuckle. Johnson, Ferguson, these two mammoths. This is like Godzilla versus King Kong, folks. Uh-oh. Johnson, start the dance, folks. Here we go, the worm. Into the elbow drop. Johnson laying in all that damage. We've got a cover. That's it. Johnson gets the victory right near the end after these two brutal behemoths beat the ever-loving hell out of each other tonight. What a knockdown, drag-out battle between two of XFW's largest competitors. Ferguson tried turning things right around at the end, but Johnson kept the momentum strong. Even right here, folks, Ferguson trying to take the cheap way out. You see his feet on the ropes, but Ferguson had it, or Johnson still got the shoulders out.
Mark Johnson.
And Johnson pulls off the victory. Well earned. Little Timmy is sitting at home right now. Wow, Johnson's got one hell of a break on his head, folks. I didn't realize it earlier. Bleeding from the face after that battle between Ferguson and Johnson. What a battle tonight. Wow. Again, folks, that was like watching two giant kaiju going at it right in the middle of the ring. Johnson and Ferguson battling it out. Excuse me there, folks. You gotta yell. That was exciting. I was on the edge of my seat here in the studio, screaming and yelling. That was outstanding, folks. And again, we've got more action coming your way. Rintusk likes this stream. I hope I got that name right. Rintusk, thank you for liking the stream. Thank you for hitting that button. Thank you for joining us here at XFW. Now, folks, we got two more matches coming your way to get our main event. Bad Boy Marshall Sweet going one-on-one with Tyson Vader. Now, from what I understand, Casey Vader, his uncle, is not in the arena tonight, which is surprising, given this could be the biggest match of his nephew's career. As we do have an opening for Bad Boy Marshall Sweet to challenge at XFW Fright Night on October, did I say 17th or 19th? Let me check our calendar here again. Friday night will be October 19th. Right? Nope, I'm sorry. I'm still looking at September here. Hold on, folks. Yep, it will be October 17th. I apologize. We'll get a poster up and we'll get that put up on our Facebook page as well as our Twitter account and get that October 17th will be XFW Fright Night. And again, a win for Tyson Vader tonight could put him in that opportunity. Now we know. Owen Bushy, thank you for saying followage. If you are new to XFW tuning in, whether you're on Facebook, whether you're on YouTube, whether you're on Twitch, we encourage you to hit that follow button so you don't miss out on any of XFW's insane professional wrestling action. Well, folks, I've been drawing on too long. Let's head down as we have two more matches to go. And right now, Big Tank Sam Ford goes one-on-one with Hiro Katsuyori next on XFW Danger Zone. And here comes Big Sam Ford.
Contest is scheduled for one fall.
The life-size G.I. Joe of XFW.
From Sandy, Utah.
The former U.S. Marine. Turned professional wrestler.
The Tank, Sam Ford.
You see the G.I. Joe tattoo on his shoulder. He's got that also branded on his trunk. This man is inspired by the 1980s cartoon to join the military. And himself has become just as iconic here in XFW as G.I. Joe has for America. And this man is still undefeated here in XFW, folks. He's been taking on all comers and doing phenomenally well here in the ring competition. But tonight he goes up against XFW's suplex machine, Hiro Katsuyori.
Japan, weighing in at 244 pounds, Hiro Katsuyori.
Katsuyori himself recently having a somewhat professional relationship with the Destroyer after coming to the Destroyer's aid. After the Destroyer was attacked backstage, the two then teamed up in a tag team match and did fairly well for the first time going at it. Katsuyori, usually keeping himself back in the locker room, now has an ally here in XFW. But tonight goes one-on-one with a man who has yet to meet defeat, the Tank, a.k.a. Sam Ford. This is another match with two of XFW's larger competitors. Ford has been running through the competition like a runaway freight train. And here we go. Hiro Katsuyori starting to go. Ford cutting it right off on a big haymaker already. And Ford dumps him already in a gutbuster. Sam Ford seems to have unlimited amounts of energy, folks. This man is full steam from as soon as the bell rings right to the finish. And the shoulder tackles that he lays in on his opponents are absolutely frightening. Katsuyori now lighting up with a number of right hands, and a left, and a right. And Ford just shrugging it all off. Wow. And a power slam now from Ford, lighting up Katsuyori. Ford now deadlift into a powerbomb. Katsuyori may not have realized what he got himself into tonight, but there's a lariat. Katsuyori knocking it out of the park. Textbook Hiro Katsuyori. Lariats and suplexes abound. And now Katsuyori delivers his own power slam. And a leg drop now from Hiro. Hiro still looking for a first opportunity here at XFW, the championship title, and gets taken out again by Ford. Rolling to the outside now. Shot to the back now by Katsuyori. But Ford sends him crashing into the Bloodsport 6 Tom table. And now his head crashing again in. Katsuyori fighting back. Shot to the midsection. So far this match has been pretty even between the two. Right hand again from Katsuyori. And drops him down the elbow right across the sternum. We've got a cover now by Katsuyori. And Ford gets the shoulder up before anything. Cornelius Hubbard says, built Ford tough. That might be a shirt we can put together for Sam Ford. Oh, what a shot to the face. And a counter by Katsuyori and connects to the shot. DDT by Katsuyori. Back and forth battle between Hiro and Sam Ford tonight. And look at the Tank getting right back to his feet almost instantaneously. Katsuyori again laying in with those shots. A jab by Katsuyori. Kick in a second. Ford with a counter and a kick himself. And he lays in with his own lariat. Katsuyori leveled and dropped to the canvas. Ford now Irish whip into the corner. Ford inspired again by G.I. Joe and Sergeant Slaughter. Oh, folks! Boom! Explosive shoulder tackle there by Sam Ford. We talked about it earlier. That is absolutely brutal. Katsuyori able to counter, finds camera. Look at this replay, folks. Look at this. Boom! Running through him like a train. Katsuyori now throwing Ford to the outside. Letting the referee do the count as Katsuyori tries to recover. Jinto, thank you for liking the stream. Ford back to his feet that much quickly again. And Katsuyori now connects again with a power slam. Katsuyori with a shot to the midsection. And a brutal lariat. Just bent the Tank in half. Good Lord, we've got a cover. Holy hell. Katsuyori with the victory with that roundhouse lariat. Sam Ford gets his first defeat here in XFW. Wow. The Tank landing that brutal shoulder tackle. Katsuyori tripping him up, sending him to the outside, giving him enough time to recover. Here it is again, look at this, boom! Explosive offense from the Tank. But right here, folks, look at this. Kaloom, that clubbing. Ford's knees met his head, and Katsuyori capitalizes with the victory.
Here is your winner, Hiro Katsuyori.
What a battle between those two brutes tonight, folks. Katsuyori victorious tonight on Ground Zero. Hiro Katsuyori turning things around at the last minute. Again, Sam Ford coming in with that brutal shoulder tackle and leveling Katsuyori. But Katsuyori quick on his feet, sending the Tank over the top rope, giving him enough time to recover, shake off those cobwebs, and then connect with one of the most brutal lariats I've seen since the days of Stan Hansen, folks. And Katsuyori lays out the Tank, and Sam Ford no longer undefeated here in XFW. Now, I wouldn't say that's the last we'll see of Sam Ford. The man has been on an explosive victory run lately here since debuting just about 60 days ago here in XFW, but has really put a spotlight on himself, folks, and I think he's going to carry that momentum straight through to an opportunity at XFW Gold. But Hiro Katsuyori himself still looking for his first opportunity to have a strap around his waist here in XFW, and I don't think that's far off either, folks. But up next is our main event of the evening. Bad Boy Marshall Sweet, the XFW Internet Champion, going one-on-one with Wolfpack member Tyson Vader. Now, again, I talk a lot about Tyson Vader. He's really caught my attention here, folks. The kid is outstanding, easily outshining all the other members of the Wolfpack here in XFW. The kid obviously has some kind of martial arts training, explosive offense inside the ring, high flying combined with high impact offensive maneuvers. Not that much of a stray from Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Now, the rest of the Wolfpack is primarily brawlers, fisticuffs, headlocks, brutal elbow drops, big boots, and more. And well, the Wolfpack likes to choke their opponents as well. But as of late, Tyson Vader has been outshining the rest of the Wolfpack. And now has a one-on-one opportunity with Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Let's head down to ringside. Our main event, mere seconds away, next on XFW. And here comes Tyson Vader.
Is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the NWO Wolfpack from Venice Beach,
Casey Vader, not with his nephew tonight, folks. We said we knew he wasn't in the arena tonight. Tyson Vader still signing up for this match, looking for an outstanding opportunity tonight. Again, the breakout member, folks, of the Wolfpack before you, young Tyson Vader. And tonight he goes one-on-one with this man, the XFW Internet Champion, Bad Boy Marshall Sweet.
Weighing in at 210 pounds, one half of the Bad Boy Marshall Sweet.
Sweet, a former two-time XFW United States Champion and the current XFW Internet Champion. Loves to put that championship on the line, loves to defend it as often as he's allowed to. Still looking, trying to tie down an opponent for XFW Fright Night on October 17th. A number of people biting at his heels, including Brody Daniels, who's been chasing the champion for a number of months now, demanding an opportunity. But Raiden Yamashita himself claiming he has an opportunity to face Bad Boy Marshall Sweet at Fright Night. And now Tyson Vader himself trying to get an opportunity to challenge for that championship. And here we go, folks. We are off and running. Our main event underway. Call it one more time now from Sweet and Vader. Vader up and down, takes the champion down with a waist lock. Vader now, look at throwing the champion off to the side. Again, the two lock up again. Tyson Vader right back to that waist lock. But this time Sweet with a nice snapmare into a chin lock. Bad Boy Marshall Sweet, no stranger to chain wrestling and mat maneuvers. Got him up now. Ripcord neckbreaker. Shades of Mark Collins. The man that Bad Boy Marshall Sweet took that championship from. Early kick out there by Tyson Vader. Both men getting back to their feet. DeWood, thank you for liking the stream. And Tyson Vader down the belly by the suplex. Tosses the champion up over his head. The Wolfpack has been very instrumental here in XFW, folks. They've had a lot of victories in their time. Many of them not focused much on championships. It's just a fight inside the ring. Marshall Foskett, thank you for sharing. Irish now by the champion. Up and over. Big time power slam now by the champion, Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Tyson Vader quickly getting back to his feet, though. Scoop slam. The champion up and over. We're countered the Irish whip now by Tyson Vader. The knee right to the midsection. Hard impact there. Here now, a little running start. And drives the knee right into the snout of the champion. That'll make you see stars. That'll make the tears run. Makes it hard to see your opponent. Makes it hard to focus. Sweet with a kickoff. And the stomps right to the chest. Signature bad boy Marshall Sweet dropping down Vader to the canvas. Vader again with a nice counter, turning things around. But Sweet right back on the offense. Laying in the shots. And a sling blade counters through. And Sweet follows that up with a drop kick right between the eyes. And a kick out again. Tyson Vader stays resilient. Both these guys are matched pretty well in speed. Very similar offenses. Look at this. Tyson Vader. Wow. Vader holding on again with that gut wrench. And dumps it back in a second one. Vader using Sweet's own body weight's momentum and tossing the champion back and forth around the canvas. And Vader, just like that, shut down all the momentum Sweet had been building the last few minutes. Oh, and a soccer kick right to the ribs of the champion. Vader's got him up. Alabama slammer connects. Sweet now in trouble. Using the ropes to get back to his feet. Tyson Vader stalking him like a vulture in roadkill, but Sweet catches a leg. And a kick right to the back of the head. Almost similar to Sweet Justice. We've got a cover. But Vader gets the shoulder up. Sweet so quick with those shots. So brutal. There's an enziguri right to the top of the head again. I just got done talking about the speed of the kicks of bad boy Marshall Sweet. And he lands that enziguri right to the ear. Right to the top of the brain of Tyson Vader. Sweet now's got him up on the shoulders. GTS shot right between the eyes. Vader now tossed over the top rope. Holds on to the apron. Sweet sends him crashing out of the arena floor. Sweet now on the top rope. Holy hell! Layden, thank you for becoming a fan. Sweet going for a shooting star press. Tyson Vader had it well scouted, brings up the knees and connects and turns the tables on the champion. Hard Irish over the turnbuckle now by Tyson Vader. Vader turning things around. Sweet fires right back with a shot to the head. Sweet connects now. A combination of attacks. Follows with the meteor, planting the knees right into the chest of Tyson Vader. We've got to cover again. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Sweet knocks off Tyson Vader after a solid back and forth match. Tyson Vader put forth his best effort, but the champion just that much more experienced, especially when it comes to main event matches. Bad boy Marshall Sweet knows how to shine, knows how to pull all the stops. Vader had his opportunity countering that shooting star press, but the combination of knees and elbows and the meteor to the shoulders, and bad boy Marshall Sweet walks away with the victory tonight in our main event. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for tuning in. As bad boy Marshall Sweet closes out our show, we'll see you later on the week, tomorrow night. Whoa, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ladies and gentlemen, Brody Daniels, Brody Daniels, Brody Daniels. Brody Daniels attacking the champion. Brody Daniels now in the ring, super kick to Sweet. Brody Daniels coming out of nowhere and attacking. Better second super kick. Marshall Sweet out of wall of trouble. Brody Daniels with the neckbreaker, attacking the champion out of nowhere. Brody Daniels. Sweet with a counter. Oh, and he gets caught. Sweet gets caught with a power bomb. Good Lord. Good Lord. Brody Daniels.
wanna make sound.